Hi, I'm Angie, known as the Creative Cook, and I want to share with you, Miss Paula Dean, and the world, my recipe for using Philadelphia cream cheese. It's a perfect side dish for your family, friends, anybody you're going to have over, and it's quick and easy, and I bet by the time you make this and eat it, you're going to vote for me, for Miss Philadelphia. I do have that dream. Okay, I'm back to reality. You're going to take russet potatoes or any potatoes that you have on hand. You're going to wash them, of course, peel them, and then use your mandolin, if you have one, and the patience, or your food processor, if you roll like that. Get your knife, once you get two of them, peeled and shredded. Run your knife through it to make equal chunks. We want these cupcake cream cheese potatoes to cook relatively fast. You're going to soak them in water to get the starch out, because as you know, starch makes stickiness, and we don't want to be sticky and extra thick. Can't all be Beyonce. So once we soak them, we're going to use a clean towel to get the starch, remaining starch out, and get them dry. So just use your kitchen towel, drain out the extra moisture, and, as I've already done here for TV camera purposes, back into your bowl, and you have your nice, dry, shredded potatoes. I'm not done yet. This ain't looking like nothing. Hold on. So, you're going to put in some cheese. Who does not love cheese? 3 types of cheese. Did I say 2? I meant 3. 3 types of cheeses. Philadelphia, again, being the star. So I'm going to use my 1/3 less fat Philadelphia cheese. I'm going to use about 4 ounces. So I have an 8 ounce here. You're just going to cut it in half. And I'm going to add that. Let me be a little bit neater here. I'm going to add about 4 ounces of that Philly cream cheese. That's going to be our binder. And we're going to incorporate that or fold that into our potatoes. Then, because we like lots of flavor and everything tastes better with onion and garlic, I'm going to add 1/2 of a yellow or Spanish onion, even red I've done this with, into my shredded potatoes and my cream cheese mixture, along with 1 clove of finely minced garlic. Then, that's when the second 2 cheeses come in. Yeah, they're the co-stars, but they still count. I'm using a smoked Gouda that I've chopped pretty roughly. I like everything kind of rustic. And also just a mild part skim white cheddar cheese. So I'm going to dump that into my potato cream cheese mixture, and then I'm just going to continue to fold and incorporate. Now you're saying here, this is a big old globby mess. I know what you're thinking. I have ESP in. Is it ESPN or ESP? I don't know. Whatever it is, I got it. So yes, I do need something to kind of thin this out. I don't want to use an egg because I feel like I have enough binding agents in there with my Philly cream cheese. I said it again. Count it, y'all. Count it down. So I'm going to add in a little bit of milk. Yeah. Your kids just have it for cereal? No, no. Now they're going to have it in their potato Philly cream cheese cupcakes. So I'm adding in just a little bit of milk to help kind of seal the deal and make our cupcakes come together. All right? So you're going to continue to fold. That's not it. Here comes the spice fairy. You got to have some spice. So I'm going with a little bit of thyme. All you need is thyme. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. I didn't say I could sing, did I? I said I could cook. All right. So I put in my thyme, and that's about a teaspoon in case you are measuring, counting, and looking for me to say measurements. Now we have lemon pepper. Why is there regular pepper when there's lemon pepper? I just think it's better. So I'm a big fan of lemon pepper. And again, using my magical fingertips, that was a teaspoon. You better believe it. Now, most important, salt. You gotta have it. I'm telling you. Kosher salt, sea salt, just not that table salt. Get it in there, again, about a teaspoon. Not too much, because remember, we have the cheese thing happening. So continue to fold and bind, all right? And by this time, your kids are saying, Mama! When's the dinner coming? And you gotta say just 15 more minutes, baby. Just 15 more minutes until you're gonna have delicious potato cupcakes. So you see, now it's all coming together. Still not satisfied? All right. I'm gonna show you something else. My cupcake pans. I'm not gonna make a lot here. I'm under time, and I have just 10 minutes 10 minutes, Miss Dean said, to show you what I could do with Philadelphia cream cheese. So now I'm going to take, it'd be good if I had an ice cream scoop, but I don't. So you know what? It's all about improvisation. So I'm going to use a measuring cup. I'm going to pack it in to one of these cupcake pins. Pins or pans. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get it all in there. And you're saying, that lady's a fool. Those are never going to come together. I got Philly cream cheese on my side. It's going to bind it, make it creamy and delicious. That's what cream cheese is supposed to do. You still using it on bagels? Honey, you in the, I don't know what era you in. We do not use cream cheese just on bagels anymore. It's for lots of things. And you know what? Every week I'm going to make a tape until you believe me. I'm going to make a tape for entrees, appetizers, even dessert, until Miss Paula Dean picks me to write a Philly cream cheese cookbook with her. So you're just going to finish filling up your muffin tins, okay? Keep going. Y'all can imagine. Imagine. All right. Then you're going to throw this in the oven for 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Set your timer. You know how you get carried away with the kids? Phone calls, Facebook. Set the timer, folks. Come back after 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes! Oops, I forgot to switch that out. I'm not working for Food Network. I mean, come on. Not yet anyways. So you got to just bear with me a minute. So now, after 15 minutes, you want to come in there and let them sit. Just like you would a real cupcake. You know, the kind that are full of sugar? You want to let them sit so that they have time to really kind of get acquainted and set themselves up for success. So I'm going to just clean up a little bit. I really need a higher production company. All right, so you're going to clean up a little bit. You're going to get your serving platter out. Ta-da! And then, let's see, work with me. We're going to pull these cupcakes out, potato cupcakes out of the pan. And again, if you let them sit just probably about 10 minutes, but we don't have time, baby, we don't have time. 10 minutes, and they're going to set up for you much nicer. All right? Now, because these are cupcakes, I'm going to make an icing. Just a quick icing. I have a little bit of cream cheese left. After all, I opened up an 8-ounce pack, and I used 4 ounces. So I'm going to take some of that leftover, let me grab a spoon here, of cream cheese that I had. All right? And I'm going to add in some of, you got it, they make cream cheese now with spinach and artichoke. So I'm going to add in just a little bit of that cream cheese. All right? And if you have chipotle peppers, if you have some chives, tomatoes, whatever you want to do. And again, we want this to be like a frosting. So I'm going to smooth it out with just some fresh lemon juice. You know, again, lemon makes a lot of things taste better. I'm just going to smooth it out with a little lemon juice so that it can become spreadable. And then, wait. I'm going to take a little knife or a big knife, and I'm going to just kind of frost my, or blot my cream cheese frosting right on to my potato cupcakes. These are cupcakes, right? You remember when you were a kid and you ate cupcakes? They're messy, just a little bit, but it's going to taste delicious. So, I got my frosting on my cupcake, my cream cheese frosting, and now, before I call the kiddies in, I'm going to set up some toppings for them to enjoy. So I have some crushed bacon, pre-cooked by the way. You got to cook the bacon and then chop it up, you know that. And then I'm going to top some with a tomato diced and one with just some chives. You like that, right? Paula Dean, I'm begging you, I'm promising you, I'm telling you, I can be one of your Miss Philadelphia cream cheese girls. Try this recipe. You won't regret it. Thank you. Bye-bye.